Hey guys, what's up? Manyard here. I just want to talk about some war strategy. Let's go on over to the Alliance War. Um, Murder Hobo actually brought this up to me. I think I might have mentioned it before, but nonetheless, it's a really good strategy. So I'm going to take my characters here. Right now, I think we all have like one or two, maybe three characters in each slot with the shield officers, and that's fine. That's good. But with this strategy, and I'm just going to take everybody out so I can start from scratch here. If it ever loads up, this might be a long video. I'll take everyone out, put it back in the shield officers, and I'll just do the first three here, just so you guys can get a good example of it, and I'm not wasting everyone's time. We'll take this one out as well. So I know the Guardians. I know the Sin 6 team is one team that I want to get in there. So for these first two, because this is what they see, are these first two slots right here. And let me move my camera down so you can see a little better. Alright, so these first two slots is what the enemy sees when they walk out. So that, you want to put some lower to mid-range defense in it. So like I'll keep, these are damaged people from the shield. They give out the most damage, so I'm going to keep a couple of those. I'm going to put in, let's say, let's put in Psylocke and Loki. Alright, let's give some kind of buff to Psylocke. Hold on. Someone that has some synergy with her. We'll put in Psylocke and Storm. So that boosted up from, what, 15,000 to 33,000. And that's a good, yeah, so 33,000 team power. So that's a nice little mid-range team power right there. What that does is that gives the enemy some kind of hope that he or she can get in there, and my whole roster is going to be like that, or all 8 slots are going to be the same way. They're all going to be, in his mind, they're all going to be either that or lower. So you could even trick them here and put in some really low characters as a full team, just so they think, hey, this guy doesn't really know what he's doing. You can even make it like, a mid-range team, but people that you wouldn't ordinarily use, or that you're not going to use in attack phase anyways. So put in just a hodgepodge of characters. Doesn't really matter. No real synergy needed. Just something, So we'll make that the team. So for them first two slots, they look beatable, right? You could go in there and beat those guys. For your third slot, either third or fourth, however you want to play it, you're going to want to put a high-powered team in there. So I'm going to go with my Sin 6. And let me find them. Sorry, guys. So you don't want to put Rhino in the front line. Front line, you want to, I would say either Green Goblin or Mysterio. I like Mysterio. Then Shocker on the end and Rhino on the end. The reason I put Rhino on the end is because if anybody has any splash damage, it doesn't affect everyone else. It only gets one or two other players. Or other tunes, sorry. So yeah, so I set that team and it's really high. So you have a low, low, high, high team. And then your number 8 slot, your very last slot, you want to make that a really high team as well. So that way if they do make it through your whole roster, then you still have that extra little added push at the end. And I mean, I'm not going to make it super high because I want to have some characters to attack with, but I still do want to, get them in there. And I'm breaking my own rule again. I don't want to make it easy for them, is what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. Put in him, and I'm thinking maybe, did I already put in American Chavez? American Chavez. I'll make that a nice little end-game team. Hopefully that'll deter them from completing my little room here. So yeah. So medium, medium, high, high. Doesn't really matter in 4 or 5. Oh, high. 4, 3 and 4 you want high. Sorry. 5, 6, and 7 doesn't really matter. It could be pretty much anything. And then your number 8 slot, you want it to be high. We want to make the enemy use the most amount of energy and get them to where they think they're going to beat the room. So that way they waste theirs on that. Yeah, other than that, I'm just going to save it and back out. Kind asked me to take a look at his. So let's see, where did I have him at? Revival and Versailles. Versailles. I know I've been asking you guys since we started War. I really need you guys to throw some stuff in your slots at this point. Where did I have you, kind? The commanders. Oh, that was another thing. The commanders. One of you two. Okay, so Commander you. You actually brought your attack points down, putting this chick in here. You want to make them go above 17,000, not below. So anything above 3,422 for your group is going to be a plus. That's what you need to put in there. Okay, let's see if I can find kind here. Where did I put him? Oh, there he is. Okay, yeah, so maybe add like 1 or 2 more guys to each slot. Make your number 3 one of your bigger teams. I can take a look at your roster for you real quick and tell you who I would put into 4, 5, and 8, or 3, 4, and 8. So let me take a look at your roster real quick. If it lets me pull up your roster now. I'm not sure if it'll let you after war is over or not. And I'm also on PC, so we'll see. I know it lets you on your phone. Where are you, Con? Did I already pass you up? There you are. Okay, number 16. Alright, so yeah, you got some higher players in here. I would throw a couple, keep out your Wolverine, your top row, keep them out of there for defense. Throw in some of these guys, your 9,000s and 8,000s. If you can make a full team, like throw your defenders in your very last slot. That would be a good idea. Throw some tanks in on a couple of your slots. So for number 8, I would definitely go with defenders if you can. Throw your defenders in there. For number 4 and 3, Sinister Six is always a good team to put in war because their punch up is ridiculous. So I would put Sin 6 and 3 Maybe not your Green Goblin and Shocker though. Just your higher Sin 6 characters. And for 4, I would put in your Guardian of the Galaxy characters would be a good fit on number 4. So yeah, anything above 3,000, put in number 4 for Guardians. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. If you guys have any questions, feel free to hit me up or message me on Discord, and I will be glad to help you out. All right.